In previous videos, we looked at identifying big and small problems and open and closed problems. Once you identify a problem, with improvement science, you take time to analyze it. This helps you to decide on what factors you have agency over in order to plan and test a small action for change. These are useful, simple tools to analyze problems: the fishbone diagram and the problem tree. We will look at examples of both here. In a large urban school, children are not making progress in foundational learning goals. In a staff meeting, the head teacher asks teachers to give their ideas about why. As they talk together, the head draws a fishbone diagram of different factors related to this problem, such as lack of up-to-date learning resources in classrooms, school closure due to flooding, low student attendance. The school cannot afford to buy new resources or build better classrooms, and they can't control the weather. One thing they can do is try to help missing students to catch up and attend more regularly. The senior management team analyzes attendance for the past year. They notice that groups of migrant children join late in the school year, children whose parents work in the market are made to work instead of coming to school. The senior management team decides to experiment with one small change and monitor what happens as a result. The teachers identify children who are missing classes. They organize home visits to help these children catch up with their lessons. The home tutorials are conducted for 2 weeks, with the teachers closely monitoring the children's progress. Teachers use the home visits to talk to parents about the importance of school attendance. The head teacher knows that this change will not suddenly improve children's foundational learning outcomes. Student attendance and contact with parents are small but important parts of the bigger improvement picture. Here is another example using a different tool. In a rural district, many children are repeating grades. In a staff meeting, the head teacher draws a problem tree to discuss this with teachers. Some of the root problems are: children use a different language to the medium of school instruction. There are no teaching materials in children's language. Classrooms are not big enough. Constant clan wars disrupt education. Poverty and malnutrition. All these factors cause children to repeat grades. Using the problem tree, they look at the effects, such as children have low self-esteem, children are not interested in learning, they do not do homework, they fail assessments, they stop coming to school, teachers are frustrated, parents are dissatisfied with the school. The staff discussed different ways they could tackle this problem, such as buying learning resources in the local language, but the school does not have the budget for this. Instead, the head asks teachers to try out one new teaching method: to draw simple pictures as they teach, to illustrate ideas and subjects, and to do this consistently in lessons. The head then makes time to observe lessons and to talk with teachers. They agree that drawing pictures slows down the pace of lessons, but this seems to help all children. Teachers report children enjoy the pictures, and enjoyment helps them to participate more in class. Teachers also notice that their drawings seem to encourage children to do their own drawings to show what they have learned. The head teacher knows this small change will not solve the problem of grade repetition right away. It is a small step towards more active and inclusive teaching that aims to support learning and progression, so that over time, fewer children will repeat grades. Which analysis tool appeals to you? the fishbone, or the problem tree, or both? Try them out for yourself or in a discussion with colleagues to analyze a problem. You can use these tools to separate out the big problems that you can't fix from the smaller problems that you could start to work on, separate out closed problems from open problems, and identify an area for improvement that is manageable. In the next video, you will learn about the improvement community. You can't change things all on your own. Think about who you could work with to analyze problems in your school and plan steps for improvement. Recognize the people around you who could provide support.